This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Blakely versus Brown. You all have been together for 3 years, you're living together, and arguments over infidelity have you literally gone in and out of your house. Mr. Blakely, why have you opened your case today?
Because I feel like my woman is cheating on me, and I just feel like it's just too much lies and sneakiness going on top of that.
What is that doing to your relationship?
Every day we arguing. Every day we arguing over petty things, but it's just basically I just see stuff going on in her phones too much.
If I can
and this fear of her cheating just keeps taking you out of the house.
Yeah, it's just certain.
Come back, but then it drives you away again.
Yes, sir.
He says that I'm through my phone and I'm doing things, okay,
all day.
I do use the internet, Facebook and everything, but he doesn't see me texting people back or anything sexual
because
to
you
anybody.
Be sneaky about
anybody.
It.
But how
you
am I
too
sneaky?
Sneaky about it.
We could just sit there and lay and watch TV side by side, you know.
And you'll lean
I'm
to
in
the
my
side
phone.
with your phone.
So, Ms. Brown, you're saying you're not cheating with anybody?
No, I'm not. No, I'm
You're
not.
not doing anything?
I'm not doing anything.
You aren't driving him out of the house?
No, he's driving me out of my mind, actually. Seriously.
Mr. Blakely, tell me why you think she's cheating.
Well, it's one incident where me and her had got into it. So at the time, I was like, well, if it's gonna be over, whatever, I'm gonna go get my clothes. I go over there, knock on the door. About 15 minutes, I'm like, any other time that me and her break up or whatever, she be instantly ready for me to come get my clothes. She'd walk me all around the house. Get your clothes, get your clothes.
Look,
but this day, she don't want me to get my clothes. I'm beating on the door, the dog running in and out, barking all that. So I know she in the house. Only thing I hear is her say, I don't know.
Did you think she was in there talking to somebody?
Clearly, it gotta be something going on.
And you think that somebody was another man?
Yes.
That's because his insecure delusional mind. I'm not letting him in because we got into a huge altercation to where I didn't want him to come back. No.
Was there anybody in the house with you?
No, nobody. Me
Who
and
were
the
you
dog.
talking to?
Actually, I was on the phone when he came up. I was on the phone on a business call.
Ms. Brown, when you say business call and you did this...
That spoke loudly.
It did.
It spoke loudly, more loudly than what came out your mouth. But Ms. Brown, you do understand that he's saying in the past you have always opened the door.
That's not even true. I done left him out before, and that's what I'm saying. I done left him out before when we got into it majorly.
You ain't
but
never not let me in the house.
So deep, and I told him don't come back. I didn't want to see him after
to get
what
my
happened
clothes.
the
If
day
you didn't
before.
want me to come back, you gonna let me get my clothes and leave.
Who did you believe she was in the house with?
One of her Facebook friends, be honestly. So-called friend, the same one when around Christmas, he just popped up and called out the blue talking about he need a ride.
Okay, let me tell you this story.
This man ain't called since I've been around, but all of a sudden he want to call.
Okay, so tell me what happened on Christmas.
So we just chilling, whatever. It's about to be the holiday, so it's just me and her. If I don't have my phone, I'm using her phone. So I'm like, your phone ring, because I don't know the number. She like, you don't know who this is? I'm like, no. I look at it, and I'm like, it might be somebody I know. Hold on, let me see. Before I can reach for it, she hurry up and grab it. She hurry up and grab it. When she grab it, she answer the phone. I hear dude say, what's up, or something like that.
You lying.
So when he say, what's up, she step back, get on the phone, you know what I'm saying? And turn the volume down. Now I can't hear nothing he's saying. She's standing right there. I'm sitting down. I'm looking dead at her like, really? So I'm just sitting there. She like, oh, well, I can't get out right now.
All right, Ms. Brown, did that happen?
What happened was
What happened was
we sitting in there in the kitchen. I'm cooking, because you see he's sitting there watching me cook. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a beautiful thing.
He's keeping you company.
Beautiful. It would be nice if you can get some help every now and again while you want to run your mouth. So I answered the phone and I'm like, hello, whatever. And he's like, hey, I'm seeing if you can give me a ride somewhere. I paid some gas money to take me somewhere. And I'm like, well, no, I'm chilling or whatever. I'm not leaving nowhere tonight.
Who is this person that can call you up and ask you?
This is a friend of mine. And then
he is
this
not
day
no
that
friend if he'd say that I like you and you know I like you or something like that.
This is a friend of mine that I've known.
Okay,
hold on, Mr. Blakely. Hold on.
Ms. Brown, hold on. Is this a man who's told you he likes you?
Maybe at some point.
No. That's a yes or no.
He maybe told me that before at one point.
And you are
I mean, a lot of guys do. I mean,
A lot of guys. Yeah. Okay, well, let's back. Hold on.
Yes, he have. He have before at some point. I've been married for 13 years.
Hold on, Mr. Keller, hold on. In a relationship that's going to survive, you have to make sacrifices sometimes for that person's well-being.
Right.
And if he is saying to you, this bothers me, then there should not be any friendship that's more important than his heart health.
Right, and it's not. It's not, though. It's not. I don't even associate with this guy.
But what I'm
He called
hearing...
me out of the blue, out of months. I don't talk to him on a daily basis, a monthly basis,
But when
anything.
you know what? But let me show you how that should have gone down. Ring me up.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, can you give me a ride?
Hold on, honey. Yeah, this is my friend. I just want to let you know. Hold on, let me handle this. You know, I'm with somebody, and he's not comfortable with this.
Oh, come on now. Don't be like that.
I know you want me, but...
You know I do.
I know you do, and so therefore I'm saying to you, I don't want you to call me anymore. I wish you the best. Be strong. Yes. But don't call me anymore.
So,
are there any other inappropriate contacts with men that you're concerned about regarding Ms. Brown?
She have this one so-called cousin that I'm just finding out that's not her cousin cousin.
So this is a fake cousin, a play cousin.
Yeah.
You know, those are the ones you gotta look out for.
Them play cousins will get you every time.
Every time.
Tell me about your play cousin, Ms. Brown.
I told him I met him around when I was 17 years old, and we met as friends and whatnot. Sometime later, after hanging out with my family and his family, we realized that he's married into my family at some type of way. So ever since then, we've always hung out. You know, he look out for me at times. I always look out for him, and he
look out a little too much.
All right,
look out for me. But look, the thing is, like,
hold on, Ms. Brown. So, Mr. Blake, what are you worried about this fake cousin or this play cousin?
Okay, late night, she'd be like, all of a sudden, she just gotta go somewhere. If I asked her, like, well, so where did you go? She'd get mad and be like, oh, I went to the store. But when I look at her phone, she'd have been hit him up.
So you believe that instead of going to the store, she's going to be with the fake cousin?
Yes, because he only stayed a second away, and she got a heavy foot. So she'd be there in 3 seconds. Quick.
Well, what proof do you have that she actually was with him?
A lot of the times, we'd be broke or whatever, I gotta go somewhere
99.
and be gone, come back. She got all type of stuff. Where you get all this stuff from? You know what I'm saying?
Type of stuff like what?
Like, I mean, as far as money, gas money.
And you think this fake cousin is giving it to her?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying the fake cousin is giving it to her.
Giving what to her?
Whatever he thinks she's getting.
So are you talking about more than just
I'm talking
money?
about what Mr. Blakely is saying. He's saying the fake cousin is giving her stuff.
You know what? Do you have his number?
Yes, I do.
All right, you know what? I think we should call him.
The fake cousin?
Yeah. He doesn't know we're calling. And we can catch him off guard. I think we can break through and find out what is going on between Miss Brown and the fake cousin.
Okay.
Where do you have his number, Miss Brown?
It's in my phone, in my purse.
Okay, is your purse in security? Mm-hmm. Okay, Ron, would you please and bring it in?
Yes, Sean.
Thank you.
Insecure.
Sometimes, Cutler, when you catch folks off guard, the truth becomes known.
Can't catch somebody off guard.
Yes,
We do it with the kids.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
There's your number. You're on.
Thank you, Ron.
She's
All
so
right.
smooth. She done been hit him up.
Hello?
Yes.
Is this Mr. Antoine Jones?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right, Mr. Jones, this is Judge Dana Cutler with Couples Court with the Cutlers, and we have a couple here, Edward Blakely and Tiffany Brown. Are you familiar with them?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know Miss Brown?
Yes, I do. That's my cousin.
How long have you known Miss Brown?
So I thought she was my cousin, I believe, when she was about 17.
All right, and you say you all are cousins. Why do you say that?
Her auntie married my uncle.
So you all are not blood relatives, but you are married-in relatives. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you ever given her money?
Yeah.
Do you expect something in return for that money?
Yeah.
No.
So why are you just
It's
giving
not-
this woman money? That's not
That's
typical.
what family do.
So you.
That's what family do.
He ain't got it to give.
This is the gentleman, Mr. Blakely, you're concerned that your intended is sleeping with. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, so I've asked Mr. Blakely. He says he's concerned that you are sexually active with Miss Brown.
Gross.
He is very concerned about that.
Nasty.
Thank you. Is that what I just said? How gross is that?
That's real
Disgusting.
nasty.
Y'all ain't family. How
Disgusting.
How can that be gross and
Because
y'all
I
ain't
don't even
family?
mess with
When was the
plants.
last time you and Miss Brown were sexually active?
Never.
You have never had sex with Miss Brown.
Ew.
Hey, no.
All right. Mr. Jones, thank you so much for your testimony, and thank you for taking our call. You have a good day.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Push it, man.
You know, we do that with our kids. We try to catch them off guard and get to the truth. I'm not sure I believe him, but his testimony sounded credible, especially when he said, "Ooh, that's nasty." Like, that is the last thing.
That's what I tell him. I said, first of all, I'm insulted that you would even think some foolery like that.
But when you
and
being
then I'm
sneaky
like,
about
but
stuff,
okay, but you think this about him, but what exactly do you see this? You've never seen me text him sexually or anything. And then he was even with me when I done went and paid him back money that he done let me borrow.
No, I ain't.
And stuff like that.
No,
So-
I ain't. I ain't never
But Mr. Blakely-
go pay somebody else back.
You've heard the testimony, Mr. Jones. He said he has not slept with Miss Brown. Did you believe his testimony?
I don't believe no man.
You don't believe no human, period.
And so you still have your suspicions.
That's
I mean,
sick.
first of all, because he's not blood. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I mean,
You can't get your mind
I
around
can't
the
get
thought
around that.
that a man who is not a blood relative
Right.
is doing these things for your girlfriend and not expecting or getting something in return. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
And if you find out she's cheating, then that's the last straw.
I'm going about my business.
You're done.
What I
Done
do.
anyway, so.
Here's what we're looking at. Because the way the evidence is mounting up, he thinks that you're involved with two men. And if that's true, Mr. Blakely said he is done. This court has done a full and complete investigation to determine, is she cheating?
At this time, the court would like to call former expert military interrogator Lena Cisco into the courtroom. Ron, would you please escort her in?
Yes, Sean. In Cisco. Step right over to the monitor, please.
Good day, Miss Cisco. How are you?
I am great. How are you, Your Honor?
We're good.
Tell us what you did to investigate this case.
Sure, Your Honor. First, I had the accused write a witness statement, which I then analyzed for any indicators of deception. I studied their case file, and I put together an interrogation plan, and then I interrogated Miss Brown to see if she was cheating on Mr. Blakely.
And based on that, what were your initial findings?
So my initial findings, usually when I interview, I look for nonverbal and verbal indicators of both truthfulness and deception. Miss Brown was very talkative, and she expressed a lot of feelings and emotions during the interview, which are all indicators of truthfulness. However, when I did ask her, why should I believe her, she didn't give me the truthful response I had expected.
So further into your investigation, what did you learn?
So Miss Brown owned up and admitted to having conversations with the guy on Facebook. She also admitted, when I asked about her cousin, that she has known him for 17 years. And Mr. Blakely wasn't going to ruin that relationship. And she also told me when I asked her, why do you want to come to court today? She said, because I want to prove that I am not the monster that Mr. Blakely has made me out to be, and that he needs to look deep inside himself to find the real issue.
Wow. So based on all of that information, what was your conclusion as an expert in interrogation and knowing what people do and don't do?
I believe that she is telling the truth today, and she's not lying about cheating on Mr. Blakely.
Mr. Blakely, how does that make you feel? You got answers from Ms. Brown, and you got answers from our expert. Each of them saying that Ms. Brown was being truthful and is not cheating on you. That's gotta make you feel good.
Yeah.
Tell her how it makes you feel.
Actually, I feel a whole lot better. You know, it's hard to explain, you know.
Well, now you see how honest and loyal I was telling you I was, but I feel like it's too late now, honestly. You know, I've cried, shed tears, and pleaded and just really tried to give my all, and if that ain't good enough, then I don't know, so.
Mr. Blakely, are you in it to win it?
All the time.
All right, so here's what she's saying to you. I'm telling you I love you. I'm telling you I'm loyal to you.
What more can I do?
And so whatever it is you need to do to pull this together, to accept what she's offering you, you need to figure out what's in you that's pushing that away. And I would encourage you to talk to our counselors and figure out what that is so that you can accept her and embrace her in the way that she deserves. And as we say in this courtroom, do not cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a happy, healthy, trust-filled relationship. Court is adjourned.